is in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Greetings, salutations, good morning, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail on another gorgeous spring day here in the Valley. That's a live shot from Lie 70, looking over at Lion's Head with the Gore Range in the background. Happy April Fool's Day, everyone. Stay off the internet, though. It's a dangerous place today. Don't believe a single thing you read. How are you doing this morning, Maddie?
I mean, I totally second that statement. By far, the best April Fool's joke I've ever pulled is I dyed everything with food coloring in the refrigerator pink. Everything. Milk was pink. The eggs were pink. I think it was a good one. I think that maybe I should bring it back this year.
That's a harmless prank.
No, because then no one's hurt. Then everyone's like, wait, is our milk bad? Like, why is it pink?
Does milk go pink when it goes bad? What is happening out here today?
I don't know. Maybe I should be bold and dye everything green.
I like that. It's like
Yellow?
St. Patrick's Day times two. We all love St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah, maybe. That's a bold statement in itself. Something we do want to talk about, though, that is taking place today is the Women's Winter Adventure Tour. It happens every Monday and every Friday until the end of the ski season, which means that you can go out and ski with this really cool group of women. You just need to be intermediate to an advanced skier. They're going to take you through the back bowls. They're going to get you on all the best places. They know where the good snow is. So if you're going to go up on Vail Mountain, and you're a woman, you want to go with this group. It starts at 10:15 at Express Lift Bar, and I mean, sounds like a pretty good time. Our girl Kim Ryder runs it, so.
She's the jam.
No, she really is. Like, she's the bee's knees. She's the OG of Vail Mountain.
She's been around forever, knows the terrain super, super well. And you might be thinking about a new pair of skis to go along with the Women's Winter Adventure Tour. I know they do some free demos there. She'll give you some demo cards if you head over to that. And if you want to pick up that gear, Vail and Beaver Creek Sports are running their end-of-season sale. So it's up to 40% off of the majority of the equipment in the store. Now is an amazing time to pick up gear, not only for now, maybe some Rocker Spring slush skis, but some POW skis for next year. Just so many options on gear, Maddie.
I know, and I don't think that there's anything better that you can buy yourself ever. Like, ever is a new pair of skis or snowboard. So it's like the greatest gift you'll ever give yourself. Something else we want to talk about happening over the weekend from April 12th to April 15th is Spring Back to Vail. It's a really, really fun festival?
It's definitely a festival.
Yeah, a festival.
There's free concerts.
Yeah, there's free concerts. Government Mule is going to be kicking it off on April 12th. So that's Friday night with a free concert. Just one more time, a free concert over in Ford Park. So that's going to be great. And then there's free concerts that take place all over Vail Mountain. So maybe you want to head up to Mid-Mountain, do some après, midday après. That's my jam.
That's what spring's all about.
No, 100%. Then you'll go up there and enjoy some live music at Mid-Mountain. There's great music everywhere.
I can't wait for Spring Back to Vail. It is such a good time. And we got a great Good Morning Vail for you today. We got Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue in the studio, SOS Outreach Society. Those guys are always a blast to talk to.
I know, and then Engel and Volkers is going to be coming by. Maybe it's time that you buy your forever home here in the Vail Valley. You want to jump right into this really awesome community. We've got Engel and Volkers, and they're going to give you a way to do it.
And Ashley Prill will be live on Beaver Creek with First Chair, but first, a look at the weather.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Wiles with the US Ski Team, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there's a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's four-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Another beautiful day for us on this April Fool's, and this is a live shot of the mountain. You can see that everything is nice and ready to go. This is right outside a spruce saddle, so if you are going to go up to Beaver Creek, you can go ski right by this. But today is going to be a great day to get out there and enjoy the mountains, especially because we are going to see that sunshine. First thing this morning, those warmer temperatures, that cloud coverage is going to roll in, but not till later this afternoon, so it is going to be a really nice day to get out there and ski on April Fool's Day. Maybe pull some pranks on some of your fellow friends that you're skiing with. That's always a good one. Give them like mayonnaise instead of sunscreen. Ha ha ha, joke's on them. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, 58 and beautiful sunshine down there, 34 in Vail, 42 in Avon, 49 in Eagle. So across the entire state, we're seeing this high pressure system bringing us that sunshine, maybe those higher cloud coverage later this afternoon, but nothing too promising right now. And then again, those temperatures by the hour are going to be nice and warm, so make sure that you are putting your sunscreen on today, because when that cloud coverage does come out later this afternoon, it will give you a little more sun exposure than you anticipated, so just be ready. We want to thank Sun and Ski for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to check in and see what the conditions are like on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
It's going to be a pretty amazing day to get out there and enjoy April 1st on the mountain. No fresh snow last evening. However, we are going to get, like Maddie said, such prominent sunshine, and that spring slush is going to come out by about 11 to 1 o'clock. It's going to be amazing out there, and all of Vail is still open. 100% of the lifts, 100% of the runs, 75-inch mid-mountain depth. We're going to have snow on Vail for a long time. I don't even know if we'll be able to mountain bike on it this summer. There's going to be so much snow. That's good stuff. They've actually gotten over 300 inches of snow this year, so what a season. But we're rounding it down, just 3 weeks left to go. And just want to remind everybody, as you are getting out there for April Fool's Day, just stay safe. Now, it can be a pretty big party day, especially right here. This is Mid-Vail area. You've got Chair 4 on the left, Chair 3 on the right. Chair 4 takes you up to the top of Mountaintop Express, where Hawks Deck is. Hawk's Deck is just sort of in the background there and to the right, as this is a shot looking out at buffaloes. And Hawk's Deck is probably where you're going to want to be hanging out on this sunny April Fool's Day. They've got a grill up there. Henry's Hut just a little bit to the right of that last shot that we saw has some ketchup and mustard and inside tables if you want to eat your hot dog inside. But you're going to want to enjoy that out on the deck, maybe even Windows deck, which is the shot where that was from. And now we're going to check in with Ashley, get a little look at Beaver Creek conditions. Oh my gosh, you're already on the chairlift.
Hey Eric, yeah, so you know, Beaver Creek is also 100% open right now, and I'm making my way up the Centennial Express lift and gondola, and this is just one of 23 lifts that are open today that's going to access over 1,800 acres of skiing and riding, and we still have just a few of those, a little bit of color left from the sunrise this morning. Now, if you're going to be getting out, you're going to find the lifts starting to turn at 8:30 at both Vail and Beaver Creek, and they'll be open until 4 o'clock today here at Beaver Creek. And for this season to date, 300 inches so far with a 70-inch mid-mountain snow depth, and in the last 7 days alone, about 4 inches of accumulation, and all 150 trails will be open today, including the trails that take you to the base of the mountain where you'll find fresh chocolate chip cookies that are served up every day at 3 o'clock. They are totally free and they are delicious. So those conditions, whether you're coming here or you're headed to Vail, are going to be so much fun today. And coming up next, we're going to learn a little bit more about the backcountry conditions and how to stay safe each and every day when you're playing off the resort with Vail Mountain Rescue.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henridan, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
There's so much happening right now in the valley, but something that you always need to be aware of is your safety and other people's safety. And we've got Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue here this morning. Dan, thank you so much for coming in.
Pleasure as always.
It's a good start to a Monday morning to hear from you.
Well, because very few people had time to get in trouble yet. We just have last week's, and we had only one mission, which was good, but it could have been a very bad one. People that are good in the backcountry are pushing the envelope further and further. And when you start to get in the Gore Range, past Booth Lake or something in that area, you're taking a significant risk because you're on your own back there. We had a pair of fellows that were hiking up to ski down, and they were hiking up pretty sharp ridge, and they'd gotten separated, which is what they're supposed to do. They were 50 yards apart, but one was on one side of a lip and the other was on the other side. And the upper guy fell. He took a header off a couloir. Lower guy did it right, dialed 911 immediately, and then started to run up to get to his friend. Gets to his friend, and friend's laying in a pile in the snow, but he landed in a soft spot.
Which is so lucky.
Oh yeah, and you know, 10 feet left, 10 feet right, you land in a hard spot, you got something broken. He wasn't, he got up, shook it off. They called back on 911, said, we're fine, we don't need you. Great, perfect mission, half hour long. But the problem is, if he had fallen on something hard and been seriously injured, That was the day that there was light snow, the airport was socked in, helicopters aren't getting off the ground. We're 4 hours away. It's going to take us a long time to get to that spot. You've got to be self-sufficient, you and whoever you're with, to be alive when we get to that spot. And if you're doing this alone and you're unconscious, nobody's going to know it.
Yeah.
And we'll find you maybe in the late spring.
That's why that buddy system right now is absolutely crucial.
You don't, there's nothing you do around here that's not more fun doing it with somebody else.
Exactly.
It's also a hell of a lot safer. So we strongly encourage people to buddy up or go in groups when they do this. And when they do, don't ever separate.
Yeah, stay together.
Right now, avalanche danger is low, which is normal for this time of year, but low does not mean no.
Yeah.
There are pockets of fresh snow out there. There are pockets that have weak layers in them. There's, you know, this nice big white pillow of snow you ski through, and you don't know there's a rock under it, a big one. You go over the rock, it triggers the avalanche. You can ride it out, or, you know, because it's only going to be 10, 12 inches deep. But if it pushes you over a cliff, or you happen to be in the top of a ravine, you're in the serious hurt locker.
Yeah.
We had one on the 23rd of March that was out in A Basin. 6 people tricked an avalanche, tripped one. Boy, it's hard to talk in the morning without your coffee.
I know, right?
Tripped an avalanche. All of them floated to the top, which is good. Nobody was buried. Everybody's kind of battered and bruised. One person had fairly serious injuries. A Basin Ski Patrol met them at the ski area boundary, got them medical treatment, got them out. But they were, hate to say this on TV, they were in a run called Shit for Brains. You know, that run probably is you know, named that for a reason. Perhaps you should think about that when you ski it. My favorite is people who ski in the Eastville Chutes and ski Charlie's Death Chute. Why do you want to ski something called Charlie's Death Chute? Maybe you should check and see what happened to Charlie those many years ago to get the name. So we have some interesting things that happen towards the end of the season, but most people behave themselves.
Dan, we'll be right back with another interview coming up next. We're going to take a look at that full weather forecast, so stay tuned.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
That's a live shot from Lion's Head right there. You got Eagle Bond Gondola on the right. You got the ski shop Double Diamond a little bit to the right as well. It's going to be a gorgeous April 1st spring day today. Things just getting going here in Vail. And, oh, I started off on the wrong thing. Sorry, everybody. Here's our hourly forecast. 18 degrees at 8 a.m., getting as high as 33 degrees by 4 p.m. And throughout the majority of the day, we are expecting on and off cloud cover. Before 4 p.m., the clouds do start to roll in because as we're going to see in that 5-day forecast, things are going to change up a little bit after today and maybe a mild return of winter and precipitation. So the big thing that we're focusing on for tomorrow is this low pressure system that's right above us. Kind of expect it to swing southward before heading easterly. And then further west of us along that California coastline right there in San Francisco area, another bit of precipitation and low pressure system that according to the jet stream should just swoop right over into us. So there's that low pressure ridge swinging right into us tomorrow. And looking ahead to that 5-day forecast, there's that 50% and 35% chance of precipitation. According to our friends at Open Snow, 0 to 1 inches, 0 to 3 inches over the course of the next couple days. So not a significant storm, but a little bit of snow potentially able to refill us. And then Friday and Saturday, right now low percentage chance because that storm that's currently off in California could swing a little bit north of us or a little bit south. But as it's currently standing, according to the jet stream, we are tracking that to get to us. So maybe a little bit more spring snow, but today it's going to be an amazing April 1st out there. So get out there and enjoy it. Thanks to Boost Oxygen for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we've got more Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue live in the studio.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
All right, we're back with Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue, and earlier we were talking winter dangers, and now we're going to kind of shift gears and talk a little bit more summer dangers.
Oh yeah, Swiftwater is just around the corner. The Colorado actually is up a little bit. Our rivers aren't, but they will be. Very
they
soon.
definitely will be.
And if this is a normal melt, we're going to have Swiftwater season into June, maybe even a little later. You can never tell. It can all melt in a 2-week period. But we're going to be very, very busy on Swiftwater. We normally do 10 to 20 missions a year on Swiftwater. We maybe do some more. A lot of those are pulling out boats that are abandoned. We pull those out for a couple reasons. One, if it's upside down, you don't know if somebody's in it or not.
Of course.
So we'll try for that. This is, again, just like avalanche. We are not going to die trying to help you solve your problem.
Yeah.
So there are places we will let you wash out before we try and get you loose. But most of them are empty boats. Story last year of 2 gentlemen bought kayaks at one of our local mass merchandisers. As you pointed out, very bold move.
Oh, very bold move. I mean, taking a very cheap plastic kayak on whitewater.
The plastic coffee cup over there is stronger. And they put them in Dowd Chute, which is not exactly the place to start out if you're a novice kayaker. And they made 50 yards. The boats got wrapped around rocks. They fleshed out at the bottom of Dowd, battered, bruised, and minus their wallets and any kind of gear they had.
And keys and
we hauled the boats out, and because we don't leave them in. If you leave them in, the phone's just going to light up till the boat washes out. So we try and pull them out if we can. And it was some complicated rigging to get them out because they were just flat pasted around those rocks. It's like somebody put up wallpaper. We pull them out, get them to the railroad, and these 2 guys come walking down the track and say, "Thanks for pulling our boats. We dumped them yesterday." And they hadn't called anybody or anything, so it was very interesting. And they looked like 40 miles of bad road. So you really want to be kind to them, but you have to say, not the smartest move in the world.
The bold move.
Yeah, bold move. Could have died real easy.
Moves.
And we regrettably have to pull some dead people out of water around here. So be careful. Go with a guide. We were talking about dogs.
Yeah.
If you're having the barbecue in the backyard and the dog goes in the river, don't dive in after the dog. The dog will probably float out and be fine. It has a very good chance. You, on the other hand, without a flotation device, without any cold water gear, you don't have a real good chance at all. In about 3 minutes, you're not going to be able to close your hand.
Well, and it's not the water on the surface that you see that you need to worry. It's the underneath, those little swift pulls that's what took our dog in Idaho, and literally it was like this family ordeal stepping on rocks and stuff because there was a way to get to him without getting in the water. But
that's the right way.
It was a whole thing.
But there's the Swiftwater season, which should be challenging or bold. Bold's a good word this morning. And then we get into hiking season where people we're coming down a mountain at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, had a nice day hike. They're headed up, and the thunderstorms are building. Not a bold move there. That's going to be a very wet move, and you can
very soggy move.
Yeah, you can be on these ridges when the hair on your neck starts to stand up. That's not because you're afraid of anything, though you should be. That's because there's electricity in the air, and it's going to come down.
Yeah.
You don't want it to come down on you. This creates a survival incident. You really don't want to do that. So there are things around here that you have to know before you enjoy our backcountry. Whether it's climbing in the Gore right now, skiing off the mountain.
Even the Minturn Mile.
Yes, we've had 2 avalanches on the Minturn Mile this year. Neither one had anybody in them, we're pretty sure. They were pretty deadly when we got there, and we didn't go in. We looked, but we didn't get in beacon range. So this is a very enjoyable place. Those of us that live here love it. Those of us that live here and guest here love it, but you got to be careful. You have to know what you're doing. You have to do it with somebody else. And as we do more of these and get into the hiking season, there are a couple of mantras we like for hiking that will keep you safe.
Well, Dan, we are out of time for this Monday morning, but I'm excited to see you next Monday morning. It makes my Mondays to get to talk to you. Make sure that you do the buddy system and make sure that you stay safe out there. We are in the backcountry, and you do step out that door and you get into the wild here pretty quickly. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that UV forecast to see how much sunscreen you need on a day like today.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Lots of sunshine to start off this morning here at Beaver Creek, and we're expecting to see more sunshine really throughout the day. Now, no matter whether you have the sun or the clouds, no matter what season it is, it's always a good idea to put that sunscreen on because the UVA UVB rays, they're always around. And today, our UV index will be going up to a 6 starting at about noon. So this is going to be a good time to maybe stop on in, grab some lunch, also maybe reapply that Supergoop. If you haven't tried Supergoop before, by the way, they are very innovative with what they do as sunscreen. They typically are known for being kind of the industry leader in some brand new technology when it comes to sunscreen. For instance, they're the first company that has ever created a sunscreen mousse. They also have a brand new eyeshadow. It's the first eyeshadow on the market that has an SPF 30 in it. It's called Shimmer Shade. And then they also have, of course, just the pocket size ones that are really easy to take with you on the mountain. And you can find a lot of it here at Vail Resorts. We love this stuff, especially if we're out on the mountain each and every day. So make sure to layer up on that sunscreen. You are certainly going to need it. Coming up, we have so much to do, including some shopping. We have your weather. We have a look at what's happening with the roads. We have your watch and win. So much to do on a Monday.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Directly behind me is Beaver Creek, and this is a live shot of Beaver Creek Village. It is beautiful outside this morning. That sun is going to make its way up and out, and then it's going to be so nice, and those temperatures will progressively warm up throughout the course of today, meaning that it's going to be a great April Fool's Day to get out there and ski. 18 degrees starting off the morning at 8 a.m., 28 degrees around noon. We will see a little bit of cloud coverage, but mostly sunny skies, and then by 4 p.m. we will see those temperatures into the low 30s. We are expecting just a little bit of cloud coverage. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed down towards Denver, 58 and mostly sunny down there, 34 in Vail, 42 in Avon, and then 49 in Eagle, so both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are nice and warm. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, you can see that we are expecting those warmer temperatures, but that chance of precipitation through the course of the next couple days. 50% chance of moisture tomorrow, a high of about 37 degrees. On Wednesday, 35% chance of moisture with a high of 36. Thursday, we will see a break in that precipitation and maybe just some cloud coverage. Those temperatures, though, starting to get up into the 40s, so we are definitely seeing those spring conditions. And then into the weekend, we are expecting some more moisture, so make sure that you're doing your snow dance so that we can get that last little bit of powder before we really start to see those spring conditions even more in full force than they are now. If you are getting out there and doing anything fun today, make sure you're hashtagging your pictures Vail TV8 so that maybe we can share them live on air with all of you fun viewers and give you a shout out. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Eric and get a look at those roads.
Thanks a lot, Maddie. As we're taking a peek at I-70 right here, roads are looking fairly clear. No new precipitation overnight and fairly consistent temperatures throughout yesterday and into the evening. So freeze-thaw factor not really in effect right now. And that means I want to take some time to chat with you guys about a little feature that exists in our valley that you might not be familiar with if you're just joining us from out of town, and that is the Happy Little Roundabout. Now this traffic feature might not be known to you, but it really increases efficiency throughout our valley because we don't have to worry about stoplights or stop signs. There are 3 things to remember when you are approaching a roundabout to get through efficiently and safely. Now the first one is that you always yield before entering the roundabout, because if you're in the roundabout, you always have the right of way. So you never want to stop while you're inside the roundabout because that could cause an incident or confusion. And the third tip is all about which lane to be in. Now if you're in the right-hand lane, that's expected that you're going to make a right-hand turn or go straight. If you're in the left-hand lane, that's the lane that goes straight or makes a left-hand turn or a full circle. So you never want to make that left-hand turn from the outside lane because the person in the inside lane could be going straight and that could cause a lot of confusion or an incident. And we want to make sure you get out to the mountain safely. And coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, including a watch and win coming up in just a little bit.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
We're inside the Coyote Cafe in beautiful Beaver Creek, Colorado. Jeff Forbes, the owner of this great establishment. It's been here for, we were talking off camera, probably, what, over 3 decades?
Oh yeah, it's been here, my brother started it in 1983. It was called Drinkwater Park. My brother and a few partners. And in 88, I came and changed the name, came over from Aspen, changed the name. And so this is our 30th year as Coyote Cafe.
How'd you come up with the name Coyote Cafe? What was it? Anything specific?
No, it was actually just driving over one time between here and Aspen, and I was talking to my girlfriend, and she's like, well, Coyote Cafe, that sounds good. We didn't even know about the one in Santa Fe at that point.
That's a fun story, true. And it's been here for, once again, decades, and really is, it's one of those places that when you're in Beaver Creek, or even in the Vail Valley, you have to come and check it out. And you get a lot of locals, a lot of visitors, and you pack this place up, it seems like, on a regular basis, right?
We do get pretty busy, absolutely. Some of our busiest times are World Cup. I don't know if you've ever been here for World Cup, but...
a lot. I love the World Cup.
We're kind of compared to, there's a bar at the Honeycomb called, I'm blanking on it.
The Honeycomb Bar.
The Honeycomb Bar. we're kind of compared to that by the Europeans. We get a lot of Europeans in here during World Cup. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that is so neat.
Yeah.
So probably for the World Championships, it must have been mayhem, huh?
It was mayhem, for sure. We also tent the outside area, which gives us a little bit more space if it's more people in.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. Good international crowd.
So obviously you guys have a great menu, a vast menu, some great, obviously fish tacos, a little bit of everything. Those coyote nachos are some of the world famous food you offer. And then you have a great selection of craft beers, draft beers, and also those fresh made margaritas.
You know, we mainly do either Southwestern food, or we also have the taqueria, which is really pretty traditional Mexican food. We also have burgers, a few sandwiches and salads to, you know, for the people who don't like Mexican food. As far as our craft beers, all of our craft beers are from Colorado. We go through a pretty long process in the fall of trying to pick out what we think are the best beers and put them on our menu. All our margaritas are fresh squeezed, lime juice, orange juice, agave nectar. We actually even go down to using bottled water for our water that we add to the mix instead of tap water.
Looking good, smelling good, so nice. Let's talk about, besides the food and the bar, you also have a great atmosphere. You got a lot of TVs, a lot of stuff happening here action-wise. Yeah.
You know, we do have 6 TVs if you're a sports fan, but we also have the big screen, which is a 14-foot diagonal. It's huge. We put ski movies on there, or, you know, if it's a really big game, sometimes we put games on. You know, Super Bowl will be showing, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, now I hear rumors about this Mug Club also. What is that all about?
Well, the Mug Club is kind of a deal for the locals, and they can buy a mug at the beginning of the season. Their first beer is free every day they come in.
Okay.
And,
that's great. I hear a lot of people that partake in it, and they are all locals for sure.
For the most part, we'll get a few tourists who get lucky enough to buy one.
And they might be people that, even though they're tourists, they might frequent coming to the Coyote Cafe when they're around Colorado.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's pretty interesting how many tourists or guests that we see that come back year after year after year, and it's pretty funny how many actually maybe lived here at one point and now they're married and they met here. I can't tell you how many people have met here that are married now. It's really funny.
That's such a good story. Now, your location, let's let people know where you are.
You know, right next to the main ticket office. You can go from the mountain down 2 escalators and we're on your right.
All right, Jeff, thanks for your time. Check out coyotecafe.net or also swing us out at Jeff and the team at the Coyote Cafe.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
You're looking at a live shot from Durham Mountain this morning. That's at Keystone. And we do have a mixture of clouds and just a little bit of blue sky starting off the day. And, you know, Keystone is located over in Summit County, which is also where you're going to find the outlets at Silverthorne, right at exit 205. You take the same exit to get to both Keystone and to the outlets. And here at Beaver Creek this morning, kind of similar. We do have maybe a little bit more blue sky than our counterparts over in Summit right now, but definitely some cloud cover. And it's a little bit of a chilly morning, I have to be honest. It was about 14 degrees when I loaded up on the the Centennial Express this morning, and we will be seeing those temperatures reaching into the upper 20s and eventually the low 30s by later on this afternoon. And again, just kind of that mixture of some blue sky and some clouds, but we're not really looking at a lot of snow or any kind of accumulation in the forecast today. Today's just going to be kind of cloudy. And for our temperatures on the mountain, we're going to be seeing those staying in the 20s today. So it's going to be pretty mild once we get into the afternoon, but there is still just a little bit of a nip in the air, that's for sure. And then looking ahead in our forecast, between tomorrow and Thursday, we could see another 3 to 6 inches of accumulation here, at least according to OpenSnow.com. But it looks like we could have a chance of some snow really throughout the week, just at least some flurries here and there. And again, our best chance for some soft turns most likely taking place on Wednesday, maybe a little bit of something on Thursday morning. But again, it's all brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. They open at 10 o'clock today. They're open until 8 o'clock. And right now, Tommy Hilfiger is doing their annual spring sale, and that goes all the way through May 1st. So you have a month to get those great deals. All right, coming up, I have your avalanche report, and we also have more to take care of here on Good Morning Vail, including your watch and win. So don't go anywhere.
I switched to Verizon because I was tired of having my calls dropped. I had friends that were next to me and they weren't having these issues. And they said, like, you need to switch. And then I heard that I could get Apple Music if I switched over. And I said, boom. Music is very important to me. I come from the techno era, but I'm hip hop at heart.
The best network is even better with more music on us. Get Apple Music included with Unlimited. Plus, save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
My favorite part about snowshoeing with Walking Mountain Science Center is introducing visitors of all ages to not just good exercise, but also behind-the-scenes look at Vail Mountain and our public lands, our national forests. We offer free daily guided snowshoe tours at the top of the Eagle Bond at our Nature Discovery Center.
Woohoo! Snowshoeing is awesome.
Something great that happens every year is all of the fun festivities that take place in Beaver Creek for the summertime. And to kick it all off, of course, is Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. If you've never participated in this event, it is so much fun and great for everyone in the family. There's fantastic food, there's a craft beer festival, there's live music. Literally, look at how much fun these people are having. That's May 24th to May 26th. And then, of course, there's always a fun July 4th taking place up in Beaver Creek. They've got live music. They always book such good bands. And then starting on June 20th to August 15th, the Beaver Creek Rodeo. So this takes place every Thursday here in the town of Avon. And if you've never gone to that, that is a really fun event. The margaritas that they have there are delicious. The mutton busting, the bull riding, the team roping, all of it is so much fun. So that's another great one to go participate in. And then to kind of close everything out for the summer season, of course, is Oktoberfest, which is another really, really fun one that happens up in Beaver Creek. So make sure that during the summertime, you make your way out here to visit, or maybe if you live here, you participate in all of these great events. All right, coming up next, we're going to check in with the Avalanche report with Ashley, so make sure that you stay tuned.
Hey, thanks, Maddie. I just can't help myself but look at the clouds that are just hiding the very top of the Gore Range right now. Really kind of an interesting morning out here at Beaver Creek, and we have some work taking place back here. They're putting all the ski and snowboard racks out. But listen, you know, with both Vail and Beaver Creek being 100% open, it's really a great time to be here on the resort. Now, our avalanche danger is rated as low right now, which is great news. So generally it's safe, but there's still some pockets that could be pretty treacherous, which is what Dan Smith was talking about earlier with Vail Mountain Rescue. And so this is information that we're getting from the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. And these are a team of experts. Most of these people have doctorates in meteorology. They are amazing. A lot of them live in Leadville, so they call the mountains home, and they are just vigilant about, you know, taking all the information they possibly can from different sources, from different people reporting avalanches that they see in the backcountry, and compiling all of that on their website, which you can find at avalanche.state.co.us. I know it's a long one, but it is worthwhile. So it's the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, avalanche.state.co.us. And the best tool you can have before you even think about going into the backcountry is knowledge. So check out their website and find some courses, get certified in everything you could possibly get certified in, and make sure that you're going with people that know more than you do if you're heading into the backcountry. All right, we are going to take another quick break here. Coming up, we still have that watch and win. We still have some great information about some beautiful homes here in the mountains and so much more on this beautiful Monday.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Going Green Spotlight is presented by TV8, making a positive impact on our environment through sustainable business practices.
Hi there, I'm Baker Jones here at TV8 and I'm the Sustainability Manager. And after every Good Morning Vail broadcast, we try our best to save energy by turning off all the lights.
Support TV8 and congratulate them on going green.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Happy April Fool's Day. They said it was going to be a shot of Midvale, but instead it's a screaming llama. And that's hilarious. I don't know what upset that poor little guy, but look at him go. Now I'm here, he's going to eat me. No, don't eat me. Don't eat me, little llama. All right, it's going to be a gorgeous day out here on April Fool's Day. Things starting off around 18 degrees and quite sunny throughout the majority of the day. So great news. It's going to be really slushy, really fun later on this afternoon, getting as high as 33 degrees by 4 p.m. And we do expect the cloud cover to be rolling in this afternoon to bring with it a potential storm system for tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, as we look at the national map, 2 things to focus in on here that kind of determine our next weather cycle. The first being this low pressure ridge right above us in Wyoming. We expect that to shift downward for the next couple days. And then after that, this storm system bringing heavy rain to San Francisco and Northern California is going to be sweeping in slowly to Colorado over the next few days. So here's that low pressure ridge to the north of us for Tuesday and Wednesday, potentially up to 4 inches according to Open Snow if we get maximum forecasted precipitation. And then Friday, Saturday, fairly low percentage chance right now because that is still bringing heavy precipitation to California. Jet stream could swing it a little bit south or a little bit north of us, but for the moment, maybe going to get here. If it does, maybe a few more inches of snow, but nothing too significant. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, and now Maddie's going to give us some advice on the perfect lens for today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
All right, well, I'm not only talking lenses for today, I'm talking helmets too, because this is the Smith Quantum. This is literally like the Cadillac of helmets. So if you are like in the market, which you should replace your helmet every 5 years. So if you're in the market for a new helmet, this is the helmet you want to get. Dual ventilation, so on those days where it's nice and toasty out there, you can cool your head down, allowing that air to flow in so that you are not sweating. It also comes with the MIP system, and what MIP stands for is Multi-Directional Impact Protection System. This does not mean that you can hit your head multiple times. It just means that it is going to take some of that pressure off that one substantial fall and kind of equal that pressure out throughout the entire helmet, meaning that you're not going to hit one specific spot, really helping prevent concussions. So this is something that you want to have on your head to keep you nice and safe. Then for goggles, we're talking the Smith IO Mag, and the reason we're going to talk this goggle is because it's a magnet system. So such a quick, easy lens change that you have here. I mean, done. Goggle lens is in. Then all you have to do is push this button right under the goggle strap to release the goggle lens. It comes right back out. Then you can switch it based on the light conditions that we're having. So on a day like today where we're seeing that sunshine first thing in the morning, this goggle is great because now you've got your sunny day lens in there. And then maybe later as that cloud coverage rolls in, then you can switch it to this lens and be able to see in all light conditions. We want to thank Eyepieces for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
"49 degrees, 365 days a year." This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Chateauneuf du Pape and Côte de Rhônes, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
You know, we have a lot of you that like to watch us online at TV8Vail.com, and you know, you're spread out across the country, across the world, and I know that so many of you miss views just like this one, and you wish you could be spending your Monday checking out this perfect corduroy here at Beaver Creek. Well, guess what? They have announced a brand new pass option for next season. It's called Epic for Everyone. So for my people that only get to come out for maybe a week every season, this is such a great option for you. So what it is it's your opportunity. It's kind of like an Epic Pass buffet, but it's not a full season pass. So you can choose how many days you want to ski and ride. You can choose whether you want holiday access. If you end up having more than 4 days, you also get access to the Canadian Rockies and to Telluride. And so it's a really great way to save up to 50% off the ticket window price. So it's basically like you're getting that Epic Pass, but it's, you know, just a shorter period of time. So if you are only planning to come out for Christmas, or maybe you just have that 1 week that you get to come in February every year, get that pass now and you're going to save a huge amount of money. So go to epicpass.com to get more information. Now, coming up next, we're going to make your Monday even better. We have your watch and win, so get those phones out because it's time to dial. Coming up next.
We got to be careful out there today since it's April Fool's Day. You don't want to get tricked into getting anything bad or getting weird dyed food or anything wacky. I'm not going to trick anybody. It's just straight up free prizes here on TV8's Daily Watch and Win. And for today, we've got a Chaos Beanie, TV8 logo. Very soft and plush and nice. You've got a TV8 face mask, so during really sunny days like today, you can keep those UV rays off the lower part of your face in case you don't want a goggle tan, although I think you do because they're amazing. And finally, a can of Boost Oxygen for the day. If you're just joining us from low elevation, this is going to help you get you acclimated quite quickly. It's also going to help you get your legs under you, start feeling better if you're going to be doing any spring hiking. And that spring slush can get a little bit heavy, so it can get tough on your legs. So this Boost Oxygen can help you go throughout the course of the day. Now, since it is April Fool's, I don't want to do any tricks or anything. We just want the third caller. It's going to make it easy. It's going to be a hard day out there avoiding all the wacky news. So just give us a call right now, 970-754-8888. Third caller gets a prize pack.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Oh my goodness, so this is a picture of my little Cheween in a sombrero. Happy April Fool's Day, everyone. This is Chippy. He's the cutest. My heart is racing right now only because this picture makes me so happy. It is a beautiful day to get out there today. I can't stop smiling because that's my dog and I just am such a proud dog mom. Anyway, it's gonna be so nice. We are seeing those temperatures start off a little bit cooler first thing this morning, 18 degrees around 8 a.m. And then by noon, we are expecting those temperatures to warm up into almost the 30s. And then by 4 p.m., 33 degrees is the warm for out there. We are expecting to see that sunshine throughout the course of the morning, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage, but then those clouds are really gonna start to settle later this afternoon. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, the temperatures down there are almost going to be into the 60s, so nice and warm in Denver. 58 degrees is the high for down there, 34 in Vail, 42 in Avon, and then 49 in Eagle. You can see that we do have a high pressure system kind of sitting over the whole state of Colorado right now, bringing us that fabulous sunshine. But then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting a 50% chance of precipitation. Those temperatures almost reaching up into the 40s, definitely into the high 30s. On Wednesday, we do have a 35% chance, but by Thursday, we are expecting a break in that precipitation, maybe just a little bit of cloud coverage. We want to thank Supergoop for bringing you this weather report this morning. Make sure that you're reapplying all day today. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Some frost on the picnic tables outside Spruce Saddle this morning. We've had some sunshine, mixture of clouds, a little bit of everything so far in the first hour of Good Morning Vail, and there's still an entire second hour left. And hey, good morning. I'm your first year host. I'm Ashley Pro. We have Maddie and Eric in the studio. And you know, today being Monday, it's one of the last skate and social days here at Beaver Creek. So from 6 to 9 p.m. tonight on the ice rink right down in the heart of Beaver Creek Village, they are doing complimentary ice skating. And along with that, they have glow sticks, they have music, and it's just a great time for the entire family. And again, there's only this Monday and next Monday left of the skate and social hours for that complimentary ice skating, again from 6 to 9 o'clock tonight here at Beaver Creek. Now, it's hard to believe, especially with having some frost on the picnic tables this morning, that we are already starting to talk about Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. It's the kickoff to the summer season here at Beaver Creek, and it's all starting on May 24th. So it goes from the 24th to the 26th. And now, if you book your tickets today, by the way, you will save 20%. After today, the tickets go up in price, but it's the 16th annual. You're going to have options to taste 30 different beers from across Colorado, and there's also some lodging deals that are going on. You can get rooms from starting at $159. So it's a great time to get on to beavercreek.com, get those tickets for Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, and of course save some cash while you do it. So if you want to make that return to Beaver Creek, this would be a great opportunity to do it. But you know, somebody that I know just loves some Beaver Creek. Well, both of them really. Maddie and Eric. How are things in the studio? It is April 1st. Can you guys believe it's April 1st? It's April 1st today. Nuts.
It's amazing. 20 more days left in the season. It went by way too fast, Maddie. Way too fast.
It did go by way too fast. No, 20 more days in Vail season. Beaver Creek has even less time, which means that if you're here, you need to get out there and enjoy the slopes while you still can.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be amazing snow, too. And before we get to the close of season in Vail, we get to do Spring Back to Vail. That's April 12th through the 14th. There's free concerts on Friday and Saturday night. And then my favorite thing, maybe my favorite events all year, well, not Burton US Open's my favorite. But the second best one is got to be the Pond Skimming, the World Pond Skimming Championships, April 14th at Golden Peak. Have you been to these, Maddie?
I have been to them, and actually this year, for this event, my little brothers are going to be here, and so my mom and I were planning it out yesterday because this is their first big kid trip, and so we're definitely taking them to the human rock skipping competition happening in Vail.
I love that name for it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it is pond skimming, but it's like humans being rocks being skipped across the pond on skis or snowboards.
It's pretty amazing. So are you going to do it since they're going to be there?
You know, if I was bold enough to be in that cold water, which I am not, I would totally do it for them mainly, but I think that it'll be more fun if like my mom and I are there with my whole family and we put the twins on our shoulders so they can see everything, you know?
Oh, it's going to be a
They're
blast.
just little dudes. We
Yeah.
gotta make them bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's April 14th. Such a good time. And don't forget those free concerts on Friday and Saturday night that weekend as well. And then concerts kind of all over Vail Mountain across all the different decks. It's really such a blast. And I'm sure we'll have it nice and sunny too.
Oh yeah, that perfect après time where you can like 11:30 noon start aprèing and then continue to ski. It's perfect.
Oh, good stuff. I love it. All right, we got a great second hour of Good Morning Vail. We're going to have SOS Outreach live in the studio as well as Engel and Volkers. And in just a little bit, Ashley Prill will show us the on-mountain conditions.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
I've talked on this phone through the happiest times of my life and through the saddest times of my life, but I never dreamed in 1,000 years that it would save my life. Boom! I fell 22 feet completely shattered my pelvis. In the middle of the woods. I called my wife. She thought I was joking. I said, man, I'm not. I'm not. I was so lucky that day. Saved my life.
There for you when it matters most. Get unlimited on the best network with Apple Music included. And save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Well, there's been some exciting news coming out of Vail Resorts headquarters. That's a live shot from Patrol headquarters at the top of Beaver Creek. But we want to chat with you about a brand new season pass that's going to be introduced next year. And it's really coming to fruition as a result of the capital improvements that Vail Resorts is going to be making to Keystone. So they're going to be upgrading all of the snow guns around Keystone to ensure that it can be the mountain that opens earliest in all of the country. And as a result of this, they're no longer going to be partnering with Arapahoe Basin. And now they're going to be offering this brand new Keystone Pass. So for $369, you can get unlimited access to Keystone with a couple days of holiday restrictions. And then additionally, Vail Resorts has implemented the goal of keeping Breckenridge open through Memorial Day. That's actually going to occur this year and hopefully next year as well. So you're going to get unlimited Keystone with a little bit of holiday restrictions, and then starting April 1st, you get unlimited days at Breckenridge. So your ski season is going to be the longest in the entire country with this brand new Keystone Pass. You can find this on epicpass.com, as well as the regular Epic Pass. It's $939, or the Epic for Everyone Pass. You can book 1 to 7 days and $106 a day. Get all the benefits of a buddy pass. It's all going on with Epic. And now we're going to check in with Maddie, take a look at the weather for the day.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
This is a live shot from Gondola 1, and you can see that sun is in full force now that it's made its way up and over the mountain. It is shining and really bringing everything to life. We do have a high pressure system sitting over the state of Colorado right now that's bringing us that fabulous sunshine, and hopefully we'll continue to see that throughout the course of today. Like Eric was saying earlier, there is that chance of that low pressure system kind of making its way down and then bringing us that moisture. But for today, we are seeing those temperatures start off just a little bit cooler, 18 degrees around 8 a.m., 28 degrees around noon, and then by 4 p.m. we are going to see those temperatures still be into the 30s, but by 8 p.m. those temperatures are going to cool down. You can see at around 4 p.m. that's when that cloud coverage is really going to start to settle in over us. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound towards Denver, 58 and mostly sunny skies down there, 38 in Vail, 42 in Avon, and then 49 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us are going to be nice and warm, seeing that beautiful sunshine. If you are driving on the roadways, just watch out for that sun glare, only because driving eastbound first thing in the morning or westbound later this evening, you are at risk for that sun glare. And as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow and on Wednesday, we are expecting some chances of some precipitation. We are going to see those temperatures really start to warm up, though, as we get into those spring conditions. By Thursday, we are expecting to just see that cloud coverage, and then into the weekend, we will expect some more precipitation. So hopefully we'll get a couple more really good powder days in before we really start to see those full force spring conditions. We want to thank Christie Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If there's anything you need ski or snowboard related, go see the gear experts at Christie Sports, only because they're having a great sale right now. Coming up next, we're going to go check in with Ashley, who I know is on a Christie Sports snowboard, and she looks fabulous on it. Ashley, let us see the mountain.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vale Village, West Vale, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Yeah, I'm on a Christie Sports snowboard. This is my Never Summer Infinity board that I got there this season. Jason Noakes helped me get set up on that bad boy. Now the sun has gone behind the clouds, at least looking off toward Vale, and it looks like there is some snow just touching the very top of the Gore Range, definitely not down in the valley. But then if we look off to the east, look at this, or I'm sorry, off to the west. Off to the west, you can see a lot of blue sky over toward Edwards and toward Eagle, but as we look off toward the Gore Range. Yep, nice and socked in. So let's test out these groomers this morning. Groomers are going to be where it's at. It's definitely that freeze-thaw cycle that we love so much in the spring. It's going to be pretty hard-packed and also pretty fast this morning. Yep. First turns, that's the case. So make sure that you're taking it nice and easy, and maybe even come out when things have softened up a little bit later on this afternoon. But yep, groomers are making you feel like you're flying this morning, that's for sure.
Visit the local ski and board experts at Christie Sports for a great day on the mountain. Come in for an amazing selection of skis, boards, clothing, and accessories. Let Christie Sports' knowledgeable staff of skiers and riders help find the gear that's right for you. With convenient locations in Vale Village, West Vale, Avon, and Beaver Creek, Christie Sports has top quality rentals and demos for all ages and abilities. A Colorado original since 1958, Christie Sports is everywhere you ski and ride.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vale Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Shopping, savings, Peggy Ziegland, what else could you ask for? We are talking about the outlets at Silverthorne. Peggy, there are so many great stores right just down the way. I mean, so easy to access.
I'm telling you, like 20, 25 minutes, great ride, and savings galore.
Savings galore. That is the perfect description.
Right.
And today we are talking about the Levi's outlet.
Levi's outlet. This is a fabulous outlet. It's not what you used to think of Levi's anymore. They have sparkle jeans, they have graphic tees, they have amazing hats, accessories. Can't wait to show you.
Oh, I am very excited about this. So I say we hop right in. So
yes.
You brought models with you today. So who's our first model?
We have beautiful Rachel, and Rachel has on, it's almost like a lilac blush knit hat and that fabulous infinity scarf, coupled with that graphic tee that she has on, that fleece amazing jacket that we all want big time, and the sparkle jeans. She looks like the epitome of winter right here in the valley,
like
right?
A beautiful
She's gorgeous.
snowflake. I love the layering. It's so pretty.
It's so nice. So $298 is what she would spend in the retail world. She'll spend $179 at the Levi's outlet, saving $118. It's only $44 just for those jeans.
That is amazing. Okay, I
Oh, yeah.
love that. All right,
Yeah.
let's save some more money. Who else do we have?
Well, we have Alex B. So he's in the boys' wear from Levi's. He's got his amazing denim jacket, which is all fleece lined, his graphic tee, and then he also has his denim jeans on, and of course that Levi's cap, because it's all about showing off the logos nowadays.
Oh, definitely.
Right? $157 is what he would spend in the retail world. He'll spend about $100 in the outlet world, so he'll save about $54.
That's great savings.
Thank you,
Staying
Alex.
warm, looking
Oh, yeah.
stylish. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. What else do you have
Okay,
for us?
now we have Olivia. Now Olivia has on, I love the hat and the scarf. It's almost like, I want to say Christmas candy, or just more of a fun little sparkle of color. So she's got her graphic sweatshirt on, hoodie, which I love because it's got that silver in there. She also is wearing this fanny pack, wearing it well. It's functional, looks great too. And then she also has those sparkle jeans. It's got the sparkle down the sides this time. The $223 would be retail. She's going to spend $167. She's going to save over $50.
That's so great.
Isn't it
And then
great?
I like that there's a little variety where the sparkle is on
Oh
the
my God,
jeans.
yes. Looking great.
Okay, now when it comes
Okay.
to layering, I
This
did
is
not.
it.
I didn't think that you could do this with Levi's, but oh
You
yes,
can do
you can.
this.
Let's take a
And
look.
no one can do it better than Miss Holly, because she's got on that winter white cream hat. Love it. Her plaid amazing flannel shirt. Then we paired that with the striped sweater detailed, her pleather fabulous moto jacket, and look at those sparkle jeans again, and look at the red backpack to just offset everything. Her whole outfit would be $390, comes to $269. She's going to save over $120.
This is incredible. So you can save so much money each and every day at the outlets at Silverthorne. Then, if you get your VIP savings card, you can save even more on top of the great deals. And it's all located right at exit 205 on
Absolutely.
I-70. Peggy, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We'll see you at Silverthorne.
Yeah, head on over to Levi's. Look as good as our crew here.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
A little bit breezy, a little bit cloudy out here on our back patio, but I do see blue skies above Beaver Creek and blue skies a little bit to the west of us, as this cloud cover and wind should be blowing out of our valley in no time, and we're going to have a nice and sunny April Fool's Day, April 1st out on the mountain, especially this afternoon as temperatures increase. It's going to really heat up the snow, bring in those great spring slush mashed potato conditions that I love so much, as we're taking a peek at that hourly forecast now. Starting off around 18 degrees at 8 a.m. Keep in mind this is coming to you from the base of Vail, so a little chillier up on top of the mountain. 28 degrees by noon, topping off at 33 later on this afternoon, and cloud cover should be dominant by 4 p.m., but the majority of the day should be sunny. As we look at the entirety of the state of Colorado, fairly similar temperatures from Denver all the way to the west of us in Grand Junction along the I-70 corridor. Mid-50s in Denver, 55 and sunny. 59 in Grand Junction, 39 in Telluride further south of us, and then 42 in Steamboat Springs. Now looking ahead to the next 5 days, our day of sunshine today might be our last one for a little bit. We're expecting a storm system that's currently north of us to push some precipitation down into our valley tomorrow. Open Snow is saying maybe 1 to 3 inches over the course of the next couple days on Tuesday and Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies on Thursday, potentially mostly cloudy skies. And then if the storm system in California makes its way to us, Friday and Saturday is going to be the day for that to drop some precipitation in our valley. Thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, including an interview in the studio with SOS Outreach.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
The Vail Valley is such an amazing community, and we have so many programs that really bring the community together and share the love of the mountains. And one of my most favorite ones is SOS Outreach, and we've got Brooke Carlson from SOS here this morning. Brooke, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here, especially because when we were talking off camera, this is like you're living your dream right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I've been coming up to the Vail Valley since I was a kid, so just all around happy.
Yeah. Perfect. And you landed the dream job. You're a program manager for one of the coolest, like, community kind of programs.
Yeah, it is a really great program. We are a nonprofit that focuses on youth development, and we work with underserved kids in the Valley. We have about 500 kids in our programs currently in our winter programs, just in Eagle alone, and we're really lucky. Our founding partner, Vail Resorts, is really the reason why we're able to do what we do. They just holistically support us through our 15 locations, and yeah, we just have a great time. We do a lot of service learning and outdoor experience learning and mentorship programs with the kids, so we have a really good time.
I was just going to ask, for people that don't know exactly what SOS is, can you give us just like a quick, brief overview of it?
Sure, yeah. So it is a youth development nonprofit organization that really, we like to gear kids up for life through outdoor experiences. We have a multi-tiered program where we start in the 4th grade, and we offer a Learn to Ride program or an academy program with the kids. And then we also go into a 4-year progressive mentorship program. And then we offer a leadership program called our Master's program, in which the kids who have gone through all the years of programming then get to be like leaders themselves. So it's very cool.
Which is super cool. I was telling you off camera, I went to middle school out here when it was still Minturn Middle, and SOS was something that was so largely involved in our school that like everyone got to participate at that point. 25 years is the celebration that you guys just had of existing.
Yeah. So you're right. 25 years ago is when we started in the Vail Valley, and again, just all the support of Vail Resorts, and now we have 6 full-time locations across the country, and we're in 15 states total. So it's very, very exciting. Our university kids get to go out 10 days on the mountain in Beaver Creek, and they just are so supportive and great. I mean, from the instructors to the rentals to the Medicare or the medical care to ski patrol, everybody has just been so great to us, and they are the reason why we're able to run such a great program for these kids.
Which is incredible, and you guys have a pretty fun event coming up on April 11th. Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, this is actually the first time we'll be doing a graduation for every year of our university program, and again, it's a 4-year program. So we'll be celebrating each and every kid in that program, and we're going to do this huge event up at Powder 8. That's April 11th from 6 to 8. And all the families and all the participants are invited. We would love to have them all there. And we'll do a celebration and recognition of their work this year and their relationships with their mentors.
Which is incredible. And people in the Vail Valley, if you've got time to donate, something that you can always donate to SOS is your time, and you can become a mentor and get to work and learn with these children, which is so cool.
Yes, we need mentors in the winter, and we need guides in the summer. If you want to work with kids and be a volunteer, we'd love to have you.
I mean, and the only requirement is you have to be 21.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and we obviously would love for you to live in the Valley, but we also have locations everywhere. So if you're in Tahoe, if you're in Park City, just give us a call.
And make it so possible, which is so cool. My little brothers, they're 8 years old, and they actually live like 15 minutes outside of Park City. So again, this is a program that is so near and dear to my heart. Yeah. Such a cool program, such a great way to get children that maybe don't have the opportunity to get outside, to be outside.
Yeah, we really focus on, like I said, character development and leadership skills, but we really do that through the outdoors, and it's a very exciting thing that we just love to do.
Brooke, thank you so much for coming in this morning. If you, 1, can donate your time, or 2, there's anything you would like to donate to SOS, just go to sosoutreach.org and you can donate to this fabulous community programming. Coming up next, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to look at that full weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single-seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable, clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant, and it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
That chairlift right there, or gondola I should say, is the start of an amazing day for you in Vail. You start yourself off in Vail Village, head up Gandhi 1, and then up Chair 4, and then just hang out at Hawkstick for most of the day because it's going to be sunny and warm and comfortable and perfect to enjoy a fun April 1st out on the mountain. As we're taking a look at those hourly temperatures now, starting off at 18 degrees at 8 a.m. at the base of Vail, getting as high as 28 by noon and topping off at 33 later on this afternoon. Should be predominant cloud cover by the time we hit the afternoon hours because there is a bit of a storm system rolling into our valley. But here's our precipitation for the day. No blue hits over Colorado, so that means no moisture in the forecast for today, which perfect because you want to spend all day on a deck having fun on April 1st. But as we look ahead into the next 5 days, things are about to change as that storm system, currently a low pressure system to the north of us, swings its way into Colorado tomorrow, bringing with it maybe 1 to 4 inches over the course of Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures fairly consistent throughout the remainder of the week, mostly cloudy skies on Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday there's currently a low pressure system and bout of precipitation in Northern California right now. Now if the jet stream tracks that all the way over to us by the end of the week, could see potentially significant snowfall, but right now we're not sure if that'll move south or north of us, so we're just at a 25% chance. Get out there and enjoy a fun, sunny April Fool's Day before the clouds roll in. Thanks to Beaver Creek Resort Company for sponsoring this weather, and up next we'll check in live with Ashley Prill again on Beaver Creek.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, getting on the Strawberry Park Express lift, and technically the chairs are now turning and open to the public. Now I'm going to make sure I get the bar down here, stay nice and safe on all of our chairlift rides, and thankfully the sun just came back out. There's a big old cloud that has really been blocking a big portion of the resort. Let me turn you around and show you that cloud back there. Yep, so that was making things extra chilly. Right here at the base of Strawberry Park, 18 degrees, so there's definitely still a feeling of winter even though it is April 1st. Now I've been kind of on this kick because this chairlift goes right over President Ford's run, and right over here is their old neighborhood. President Ford and his wife Betty, and you know, they were some of the first homeowners here at Beaver Creek. They and 3 of their friends, they all built their homes on the same cul-de-sac using the same architect, and they were some of the first homeowners. But I've been talking a lot about President Ford, and you know, he was our 38th president, but Betty, his wife, she really had some pretty incredible accomplishments herself. Now, she was a dancer growing up. She even taught her own dance classes in her own studio in high school. Before she even graduated, she opened her own dance studio. And she was actually married before she married President Ford, so she was a divorced former dancer, which made her maybe kind of a questionable choice for First Lady, but something that people loved about her so much is that she was very open about a lot of things that people would not talk about back in the 70s. For instance, right after President Ford became president, she found out she had breast cancer and she ended up having a mastectomy, and she talked about it publicly. And because of that, thousands and thousands and thousands of women actually went and they took care of their health, and so that was a big thing for Betty, and that really kind of kicked off her influence in the White House. And in 1975, Time magazine named her Lady of the Year, or Female of the Year. So pretty cool. Love that history. And right here is President Ford's run, and you know, Betty and President Ford made a lot of memories here at Beaver Creek, like you can. It's all brought to you by Sun and Ski. This week, their deal of the week is all about snowboarding. You can save some extra cash on snowboarding gear. Coming up, we have some really cool golfing to show you. Yep, it's almost that time.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there is a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's four-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. You can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers, right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green. That's the one that most people use, but the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge. Let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
This is a live shot of I-70 looking over towards Lions Head and Vale Village. You can kind of see the Gore Range in the background. It does look like there's a little bit of cloud coverage over there first thing this morning. We are going to see sunshine throughout the course of today, but later this afternoon we really will see that cloud coverage kind of settle in. Starting at 8 a.m. we are going to see those temperatures into the upper teens. Then by noon we'll see those temperatures into the upper 20s. Then by 4 p.m. we are going to see those temperatures into the 30s. So it is going to be a nice warm day. That sunshine kind of lingering throughout the course of this morning and later to this afternoon. And then by 4 p.m. that's when we're going to see that cloud coverage really set in. Later this evening, that's when those temperatures are really going to start to cool down because we are in that freeze-thaw cycle right now. So maybe if you don't like that hard packed snow, wait a little bit before you get out there to go enjoy the slopes today. Drink your coffee, have some breakfast, finish watching Good Morning Vale. It'll be a great start to your morning. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, 58 is the high down there, 34 in Vale, 42 in Avon, and then 49 in Eagle. So a high pressure system kind of sitting all over the state of Colorado right now. We want to thank GMC for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to go check in with Ashley Prill, who's up on Beaver Creek Mountain.
First Chair is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vale, Instagram at TV8 Vale Colorado, and Facebook.
Okay, made my way to the top of the Strawberry Park Express lift. We're starting to see more sunshine out here and a lot more blue sky off to the east than to the west. But it is a chilly morning, only 19 degrees at the base of the mountain right now. And of course, again, I'm still on just a Betty and President Ford kick. So President Ford's, this is where his run begins. It starts off as a black diamond and then kind of transitions into a blue. And the reason why you're going to see the Ford name everywhere here at Beaver Creek is because the President and First Lady are a huge reason why it is what it is today. They were some of the most famous residents here and also some of the first. But, you know, Betty Ford, something that's really cool about her is when she was 16, her dad passed away. And as a result, her mom had to take the role of breadwinner. And this was back in like the 30s and early 40s. And she was a real estate agent. And so that's really where Betty's ideas about having equal pay and equal rights for women were shaped. And so she had a huge impact on that while she was First Lady. And also, I think it also gave her an appreciation for good real estate, which is why they built their retirement home here at Beaver Creek. It has over 11,000 square feet, 7 bedrooms, and also an indoor pool. Yep, that's my kind of retirement home. Also has access to world-class slopes just like these. Beaver Creek is 100% open today, and the groomers are they're riding real fast.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vale, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District. And Tegan, the library, there's so many incredible resources, and you brought one that's really great for the kids today.
Yes, I brought the Read It Again bags, and these bags are for checkout for library patrons. They're geared towards any caregiver, parent, babysitter who wants to have like story time in the bag. So there are 10 books within each bag, as well as music CDs, puppets, any type of activity, and a notebook that will tell parents, caregivers, or babysitters what they can do with this bag to provide a story time.
This is amazing. So this is available just ready to go for you to check out when you walk into the library. And you just have to have a library card?
You just have to have a library card, and there's different themes. So I brought 5 senses, but of course we have all sorts of different themes, and you would just come in and pick it up.
All right, check it out. The Eagle Valley Library District, an incredible resource.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Well, if you've just visited us here in the Vail Valley this year, you've probably fallen in love because we have had incredible snow conditions all year round. And if you want to be purchasing a property up here, you want to be with somebody that's been in the valley for a long time and a true professional. Mike Sagan, how you doing today?
Good, thanks.
Sagan, actually.
Yeah,
We were
Mike
just
Sagan.
Chatting about complicated French names.
I don't know where it came from.
Yeah. How are you doing this morning, Mike?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Yeah, so you got a pretty unique background, man. You're originally from New Zealand.
Yeah, I moved here about 25 years ago just for a season to teach skiing, and I didn't think I'd stay, and just like many people, I ended up being here for 25 years.
Yeah, was it the classic come for the winter but then fall in love for the summer?
That's exactly what it was, yeah. My first summer in '96, and I just loved it, and I enjoy the summers just as much as the winters now.
So you've got quite a background in real estate in the valley here as well, 17 years.
Yes, we started our own business about 17 years ago, and then we're fortunate enough to join forces with an office in Vail and are now under the Engel and Volker's franchise.
Yeah, so you've got a good understanding of the market of all the various properties that are out there.
Yeah, and we have two offices as well. We have one in Vail, and now we have a new office that's only been there maybe a year and a half in Beaver Creek, right across from the Villar Center. So we're representing everything in the valley.
Yeah, then Engel and Volker is a good global company, so good exposure for various properties.
Yeah, they've been expanding through the US for about 5 years or so now, but they're all over the world with thousands of offices. So yeah, we're everywhere.
So you're located in Beaver Creek, but the property today is kind of in more of a community-focused area of the Vail Valley.
Yeah, it's in Eagle Vale, up on the hill of Eagle Vale, which is called Whiskey Hill. And it's a half duplex, quite large, 2,500 square feet, 3-bedroom property, and would be perfect for a local family growing or maybe a second homeowner from Denver, something like that.
Yeah, we're taking a peek at some pictures of the property now. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a nice open living area, has open living and kitchen and dining all flowing together, and then there's some 3 bedrooms upstairs.
So what I love about Eagle Vale too, you've got the golf course right there. There's a good community center with a pool, and then the best diner in the valley, Route 6, is just across the street.
Yeah, that's true. It's very central. Great hiking trails. This property looks to the west, so it has afternoon sun and some nice views.
Yeah, remarkable properties there in Eagle Vale. This is half duplex, you were saying?
Yes, so one half of a duplex and on a quiet street that ends in hiking trails.
Yeah, the Eagle Vale Trail is one of my favorite places to take the dog. It's just a nice loop through kind of above the golf course in Eagle Vale.
Yep. And the nice thing about this area too is you are able to short-term rent if you want to do that, or you can long-term rent or just have it as your own home. And the property has had some good remodels. The kitchen's been remodeled, some new hardwood floors, that kind of thing.
So it feels nice and refreshed.
It does, yes.
Yeah. So what is the best way for people to take a look at this property? Are there any open homes coming up?
It's short-term rented, so it's occupied from time to time. So the best thing to do would be to reach out to me and just arrange a showing, and I could take you up there to take a look.
Are you in your office ever in Beaver Creek?
Yeah, all the time, as much as possible. So yes, you can always go into the office in Beaver Creek and ask for me, and we can go take a look at it.
And where's that office located?
So it's right across from the Villar Center. Performing Arts in Beaver Creek, one level below the ice rink level.
Perfect.
It's in the Villa Montaigne building.
Villa Montaigne by the ice rink.
Yeah, correct.
Well, thank you very much for coming on, Mike. That's a gorgeous property in Eagle Vale. I'm sure that one's going to move quick now that we're getting into the summer season.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Now, coming up next, we're going to check in with Maddie and get a look at the weather for the day.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
This is a live shot over in Bachelor's Gulch, and you can see that there are people starting to get on that chairlift this morning. It is going to be a fabulous day to get out there and enjoy the spring conditions that we've been having, and happy April Fool's Day. Today is a fun day to get out there and ski or ride on any of the mountains here in Vail, in Beaver Creek, or maybe over in Breckenridge and Keystone. We are going to see some sunshine throughout the course of today, starting those temperatures a little bit cooler, 18 degrees, 8 a.m. this morning. evening, but right now, currently here in Avon, it is 24 degrees. By noon, we will see those temperatures warm up for mid-mountain to about 28 degrees, and then by 4 p.m., 33 degrees. Later this evening, those temperatures will start to cool down, though. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, temperatures down there are going to be nice and warm. 58 degrees in Denver, 34 in Vail, 42 in Avon, and then 49 in Eagle. So a nice sunny day across the entire state of Colorado. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we do have 2 days of precipitation, but those warmer temperatures. By Thursday, we will see a break in that moisture and maybe just some cloud coverage, but definitely that nice warm 41 degrees on Thursday. And then into the weekend, we are expecting to see some more precipitation, but those temperatures are going to stay nice and warm into the weekend. We want to thank Oakley for bringing you this weather report this morning. Coming up next, we have just a little Good Morning Vail left, so stay tuned.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
I love this view of the mountain of Grouse Mountain and the Strawberry Park Express lift, and we're starting to see just a little breakup in the clouds this morning, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of clouds, definitely some hard-packed, fast conditions this morning. And I, being on this side of the mountain, I just always think about President Ford and his wife because they lived in the neighborhood just across the way, and he was the 38th president of the United States. Now, he became the 38th president because of the Watergate scandal, and Nixon resigned, and so he moved right into that spot. And one of the things that happened when he was on the re-election trail, he was out campaigning in 1975, and he had 2 assassination attempts on his life, both in 1975, both in California, and both were women that tried to shoot him. And both of those women got lifetime sentences in jail. Now, one of them was actually put out on parole back in 2009, and that was after President Ford had passed. He passed away in 2006, and then Betty Ford passed away in 2011. But their legacy really lives on here at Beaver Creek. You can hear the sound of those groomers this morning. It's definitely a fast-packed groomer kind of day. So you want to make sure you have a nice wax on your board or your skis, and that maybe coming out a little bit later. I can give you permission to grab some breakfast and then come on out when it softens up a little bit. But otherwise, just take it nice and easy. It's a beautiful Monday.
Hi, my name is Billy Madison. I'm a supervisor with the Vail Ski Patrol. On Vail Mountain, we have a lot of closures that will help keep you safe while you're skiing on the mountain. It's your responsibility to find out what's open and closed, and remember, it's the intention of the closure. And a tree line can be a part of that closure. So give Ski Patrol a call and find out what's open and what's closed.
This Going Green Spotlight is presented by TV8, making a positive impact on our environment through sustainable business practices.
Hi there, I'm Baker Jones here at TV8, and I'm the Sustainability Manager. And after every Good Morning Vail broadcast, we try our best to save energy by turning off all the lights.
Support TV8 and congratulate them on Going Green.
The reason TV8 does such a great job for us is it reaches our demographic. So everyone from the Vail Valley right there to the Front Range, we actually feel its impact in sales. We see it from the variety of people that are recognizing us, and we thank you so much, TV8.
Well, happy April Fool's Day, everyone. Get some good pranks going. Maybe do the food dye thing like Maddie was suggesting earlier.
Yeah, I don't think it would really faze anyone in my household now. They'd be like, yeah, this is green, whatever. Like,
This is
cool.
what milk just looks like.
Ah, sure. Like, this is still good, right?
All right, be safe out there. Thanks to all of our guests who joined the show. Tune in tomorrow for another fun episode of Good Morning Vail, and let's check in with Ashley for a little bit of riding.
Hey, this is Glenn Plake, and when I'm not out sliding around on my sticks, I'm watching TV8 Vail.